Okay, so today, working on this tank, we're going to be dumping some more out and adding some more in. I've had to jimmy rig a light system because the hood went out. Rorschach's out here to help, kind of. I need him not to be too crazy, right, buddy? Oh, careful. And that has no lid on it, buddy, so you can't be doing that, okay? I need you to help me, not mess me up. Okay. Now I double-checked everything, and he is not able to do much. He can mess with that bag, which you're not allowed to do. Buddy, that's not helping. I'm going to turn this off. Boom. Okay, now I got to get to cleaning this, buddy. Nope, you're not going to help? All right, peace. But yeah, here is the vivarium as we were talking. I'm going to get back to the fish tank in just a second. It's going to be another one of those videos where I'm out here in the living room. Scabbers is already awake hearing me. So yeah, some of this is going to be vertical, some of this is going to be horizontal, so we're going to be doing flipping flops. But yeah, this is Lady. She is doing so good. What I'm talking about with her vivarium, that lucky bamboo, look at how that stretches up and around and follows where the light go. And I need to clean out a little bit of some cobwebbage. Those spiders work so quick, man. And some more leaves and stuff to pull and leave on the bottom for the isopods. Because as you can see right there, there's already a bit of isopod movement. Nope, that wasn't an isopod, that was a piece of something else. Oh, but that right there is a mealworm larva. It will turn into a beetle. That'll be fun to watch. Alright. Yeah, so there's some behind the scenes about that. Put the cat back up and everything so I can run this and whatnot. I do want the bubbles to keep going, and I want to be able to see through the light and everything. The floaters are looking good. I'm actually going to bring the little netting back up now that there's a bed of fish in here again. Hard to tell with all the glare, but nothing you can do with all this light and stuff. The guppies over there are swimming around. I like to switch out the bag and stuff. So with the hood gone, I'm leaving that bag to catch the jumping bubbles from the bubblers so it's not overflowing over the tank. And then I tried planting this stuff here. What's this? Okay, so that's showing me a deficiency in iron. We're going to have to go ahead and... Well, it can't stay down. They keep knocking it out of the ground. The freaking loaches and stuff. Those silly little dudes. So I'm letting that float. But that's an indicator I have to fertilize it. So hold up. Alright, so I got this liquid fertilizer, Flourish from Seachem. Always follow the directions on the back of it. My directions are all kinds of, like, messed up-ish. This is a little bit over a 30-gallon tank, so I'm always able to put about half a cap into the tank. As you can see by the directions, it is saying 60 US gallons for a full capful or 5 milliliter. And usually the rungs on caps and stuff will indicate as far as how much you can do inside of that. For me, thankfully, with my 30-ish gallon, I can do just a little bit of a half or a little bit over. The rungs inside of a cap, the directions will normally indicate how those rungs work and how you can dose in smaller gallon sizes outside of the 60 and stuff. Otherwise, they do make smaller bottles with smaller dosing caps for smaller tanks. But because of the tank size I got, I'm doing that. So I'm going to carefully... There's a lot missing on here, so I'm able to do it like this. Do not normally lay your stuff down like that. That would not be good. Pour it. There we go. And be very careful, and we're doing just about half. Excellent, just about half. Looking good, alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do though is I'm going to save this till after my water change. I've done videos about how I've done my water changes and stuff like that. I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys how I dose things and how I use fertilizers and stuff. So let's go on and move on. Oh, look, there she is. That little betta fish that's making me put the thing back. Moomin is her name, which is short for Luminion, which is a very colorful fish Pokemon, if you did not know. Yep, let's get to work. Alright, a little murky right now, because pouring all that water kicked up a bunch of stuff, but we put the hammock back up. That fern is stuck to that hammock. I tried removing it, and it had a lot of resistance, and I did not want to destroy the root system that started there. The way that one leaf's laying across, I think it's going to be super cool. And especially with that one root coming down like that, I'm kind of hoping that the ferns stretch across. As you can see right there, there's more little leaves coming in. This bud is not done doing what it got to do. So seeing what might happen is going to be super duper cool. And you got other bits of leaves and stuff floating around, because I would take floaters and stuff like that I do have a couple of ferns in the back kind of planted, but you can't tell with all the schmutz. And that's because, another reason why I got that light in the back. Ferns don't need super heavy light, but they do need some form of a light cycle. All plants need something, not all plants, I can't say all plants. A lot of the plants you're going to be using in tanks need at least some small form of light to do some form of photosynthesizing. And so that's why they're super cool. But while I'm here, you can see the shadows of some of these guys. Down here at the bottom, you got the Corridoras. They're doing good. I lost the panda though, man. I'm so surprised that the pandas made it good. I'll need to wipe off those watermarks from my nest. I never wiped off the outside. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I have just the albinos in here, 3 albinos. So I'm kind of bummed the Corridoras, the one panda didn't make it. I think there were 2 in the group, and neither one made it. Pandas don't seem to have as much of a, a resistance to stuff as the other guys do. I feel really bad about it, though, so that's why I'm kind of like hard with words. But Luminion's doing good. Look at little Lumen right here. She is killing it. She's stressed. Those are stress lines. So those vertical lines going across the fish, she's never had a water change that big with me before. So she's still just a couple weeks with me, and that was a big, big water change she went through. So she's very stressed. But I put this hammock up for her. I took it down. But now, because we have a betta back in the system, I went ahead and put some stuff. A lot of floaters kicking it right here. I try keeping those freaking water lilies down, and they keep getting knocked up, as I was saying. Oh, that's a weird way to say it. They keep getting knocked out of the ground. Oh, goodness. Do not take that out of context. They keep getting knocked out of the ground and floating back up here again. So we're just going to let them do their thing. But as you can see, as I pour the water, different floating plants, things going along. There are 6 little neon tetras in here. When I do get the extra money, I'm going to add probably 4 or 5 more, and that will be my entire stocking, is those little neons. I got the ghost shrimp. I got a yo-yo loach. I have 2 coolie loaches. The yo-yo loach, you can kind of see. He's resting right there. Look at that big old dude. That's the max size for a yo-yo, usually about 4 to 5 inches. And again, sorry for the glare and stuff as I'm going through all this. And then I have a shrimp squad, a bunch of ghost shrimp. I think that we saw one kind of kicking it up in the corner here for a bit when I was starting to record. So some Goliath-looking ones, too, as far as ghost shrimp go. Large shrimp, but really tiny lobsters. That's what they are. I mean, any kind of shrimp, crustacean, part of the same family. This schmutz. All right, I got to clean up the outside of the glass, and I'll do some more another time when the nighttime allows me to show you guys what's up. But this is the new change-up. This is what I did just now with the tank, and we're going to leave it at that for now. Peace out. Snarl!
Hey, little buddy. Oh, it's getting so old. He's having trouble. So I'm going to actually brush him for the first time. He's usually been so good at cleaning himself, but you can see on his back there, he's been having troubles. He's so old. See how he does with this. Oh, you like that? That's cozy for your buddy. Oh my goodness, that's brand new to you, huh? Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're starting to look better already. See, that's what's happening. It's this thing. It's just this brushing you. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we're going to keep this up for a bit, and then we're going to get some cleaning done. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, though, so I'm going to have to switch this up. Yeah, there you go. Looking much better after your brushing. Your fur is a little old, padded. You are doing so good. Yes, you are. He is over 2 years old by this point, and he is still having so much fun. Look at you go. I know, look at you go.